All wrong, E. What's up, gang? Still week 3, day 4. 7 sets of 2. Log press. Not sure of the percentage. Just needs to be more than last week. So last week was... oh, that's a terrible first rep. Last week was 8 sets of 3. I used 90 kilos. So this week, 96 kilos. We're dropping a rep and a set. So you just go heavier. It's your choice of weight based on how things are feeling. It's the same with the squats and same with the deadlifts. You don't have to be married to the percentages that are given on the program. That's what the AMRAPs are for, to see where you're at, to see how things are feeling. So I chose 96 kilos today. That's on probably the heavier side. 91 still would have been more than last week. So maybe 93 would have made more sense, but pushing for a PB at this next comp. So I still hit all my reps, all 7 sets, and it got better and better as I went along. So when you're watching these reps, if you guys are watching, notice the pinch of the elbows. I'm pinching the elbows for the press, and my clean, as I talked about in the last log video. You can see where I'm chalking on my belly, and that's where we want to hold the log, not at the hips, not at the belt. So I row it into the lat, sit low, it's already up against my chest, hug it in tight, and then flick. Pinch the elbows, and big drive with the legs to get it overhead. Also in my week 1 video, I explained to you guys on this day 4, you can choose how to get the log overhead. So 7 sets of 2. Oh, I don't know what that was with my feet. So today I chose to do my first few sets, just push press. And then my last 3 sets, I think I mucked around a little bit with some jerks as well. I'm not sure what set this is. We'll see what I do. Still push pressing. So it's up to you if you'd like to push press, split jerk, push jerk. There we go. So now I'm doing one of each. But I'd recommend please do some push pressing. I believe push pressing is going to help your log the most, as long as we're still doing some technique work on the jerks, if that's what you prefer to use. I believe this set, I go for 2 push jerks, which I don't use anymore. I think it was this one. And yeah, I don't like it. I've talked to a few of you guys about it, and the push jerk is probably the most risky out of all of them. If that log doesn't sit in the right spot, you can't quite save it like you can a split jerk. That's just my opinion. I know a couple of you girls use the push jerk, and you girls look good when you're doing it, so keep going, but maybe practice your split jerks as well. This might be my last set, and I went for a set of 3. Just because. 2 push presses, 1 split jerk. So this was 10 kilos under my 3 rep max push press from Monday. But after deadlifting yesterday and all the week's work, you know, I was feeling it. Alright, I'm going to try and explain why we're logging so much at the moment and why it's going to work. I've written up there the Smits method. So this workout written in there is Monday's workout, finding my 3 rep max. 1,600 kilos lifted, not including my warm-ups. So I'll start 86 kilos, I'll write that as my first set. So that's how much I lifted on Monday. At the top there was Tuesday's Vipers, so just singles up to 101, and then the back off sets at 89 kilos. Today's workout's in there in the middle, 86 for 3, then I did 96 kilos for a total of 15 reps. And I did a hypothetical, or that's what I did last Saturday, sorry, at the bottom, just building up to a heavy single, 400 kilos lifted that day. So in total, that is 4,788 kilos lifted for the week. That is over 4 sessions. That is not including warm-ups. So it's a lot of weight lifted. And the point is, for all those sessions, I was fresh. I was starting again, building up to the heavy work, so you get all that practice in. Now this is if you're just doing log once per week, which is what most people will do if they're trying to get better at log. So I've just made this up. Let's say I went 86 for 3, 96 for 2, a few heavy singles, then I took it back down, did a few heavy doubles, and then took it back down and did a 5 sets of 5. So total weight lifted in that would be 3,500 versus the 4,700 is 1,200 kilos or 1,300 kilos less weight lifted over the week. Not only that, but that's all in one session, so there's no way that the quality of that work would be as good as when I'm doing it 4 times a week and every session is fresh. That's why we're doing it 4 times a week. That's my method. That's what I do. I have the records. Listen to me. Alright, rest of the session's just bench. So 3 sets of 3 with the weight of your 5 rep max from week 1. Same method that we're using for the front squats and the Viking press or push press. Set 2, my phone died, so I charged it up a bit. This is my 3rd set of 3, and I went for an AMRAP, as I have done with the Viking and the front squats, just to see where I'm at. And I hit out 6 reps, just very, I don't know, it wasn't a sloppy rep the last one, but it was a grind. Still, it's 1 more rep than I managed 2 weeks ago, and if you go back and watch that video, or if you remember it, Spiro actually had to spot me on the 5th rep, so technically that's a 2 rep PB. Beck was in today on the Viking press, doing her day 2. This was her AMRAP sets. This was her 5 rep max 2 weeks ago. She got 7 reps because that must be 4. I can't remember. We're not going to include the jerks. You'll see she dips under it there. No rep. We made her keep going anyway. So if we're doing push press, remember guys, you can't dip underneath it. It's a push press, not a push jerk.
I got 7. Come on.
Anyway, that was a PB for her. And she dips underneath again. Anyway, hope you guys are having fun. Send me any questions. And see ya.